Hello everyone, this is Nadine from meyouandresearch. I'm really happy to be back with a new video. So last week we showed you how we introduced Naja to a new target using training tubes. So today we are going to do the next step. We're going to use the cubes set from DST and the tubes from Coexistence. That you can see works very well. I really want to sniff it. So if you don't know about that set, you can check my previous video that normally I'll put on the right. You can see the link in the description and I will put all the link to the tools we're using. So following the video you just looked, I wanted to add some constructive remarks. It's always good to analyze what was good, what went wrong, what could be improved. So it really helps on catching up errors or mistakes we have done and then improve the next training session and the expectation we have from it. So I want to make sure that it's understood that all of this is from my experience, from advice and tips I receive from people in the field of wildlife conservation and scent detection. So it's working in our case, but we have a specific context. We're doing it for a specific purpose. So we hope showing it can help others understand how it works, also improve their own training, understand some of the errors or look into things that we bring, but it's in no way to say this is what you need to do. Also, it's important to see that we are showing this from a point of view of people who are working towards being professional in the field of sound detection in terms of research. Okay, so the first point I want to bring is about leash use. So you can see on the video that Naja is unleashed. As you can see, the first stage she's going all around. Eventually she comes and indicates the correct shaker. In our context, it's important though that she look and scan for the area properly. So next time I will try and use a leash. Using a leash can help improving her search pattern to at least properly scan before she makes a choice. So the second point I want to bring is spacing the cubes further. So you see these cubes, there's three. Cool thing about this set is that you can place them wherever you want and as further apart you want. So you can see in the video that Naja hesitated between the two. So eventually she chose the correct one. So if we space them even next time, she might actually be less tempted. So there's several reasons that can explain that. Maybe one, she was tired. It's possible. It was her third trial of the day and it's very tiring on the dogs. Another reason is saliva, like their own saliva. And she might have smelled, her own saliva on the shaker, and that's very appealing to them. So to avoid that, next time I will wipe in between so that we avoid any bias. So the third point also can concern how I move the target in between. So the scent tube is in one of the shaker, and you see that I can move. And when I moved in between, I moved the full cubes, which could be something she has picked on. So next time, instead of moving the full cube, I move only the shaker and then I'll touch, each cube. So then she doesn't pick up the smell is more on one than the other, because that's important. Again, no bias. So last point I want to bring up is blank searches. It's a very underrated point and it's so important because sometimes, and many times actually in the field or in where you do your searches, the dogs will not necessarily find the target. Sometimes the target is not here and that's completely normal. So it's important from the start that you teach your dog that, sometimes it's not here and it's okay. So doing blank search is a good exercise for this. It's also important because you will see if the dog indicates, then you know it's a false indication and you will see the behavior. So you can see in this video, we have two videos. That first one is Naja doing a false indication. It's maybe not visible, but she doesn't wag her tail. She's not like having a frantic behavior. She's just lying down, pointing and looking at me, where's the reward. And on this second video, you can see that's a genuine indication. She actually found the target and you can see the behavior is way more frantic, the tail is wagging. So it's a very subtle, you need to know what your dog's behavior is when they found it. It's very important. Each dog is unique in this sense, so important to see their behavior when they actually pick up, not when they indicate, when they pick up the target scent. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment what do you think Naja's favorite toy is, and also don't forget to check the description for any details about the tool we've used. And stay positive, stay wild. See ya.